Hi everyone, it's Friday. I was watching the news a little while ago and the governor was talking about, the next few weeks and what kind of laying out a little bit of a plan. I know he said that we have to stay inside our houses and not really go anywhere. Hopefully maybe the weather will break and you can maybe at least go for a walk or play out in the yard. But right now it's just the best thing for us just to stay home and stay healthy. We might be out of school a little bit longer than we thought. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we can be back together April 8th. Let's hope. That's the plan as of right now, but you know how plans go. Sometimes they change, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's keep our fingers crossed, though. Over the next few weeks, though, I'm going to be offering challenges, daily challenges. So when you get online and listen to story time, you'll be able to get your daily challenge as well. So also starting on Monday, I'm going to start the book Wonders, and I will read a few chapters a day, and I'll upload the videos, and you guys can log on and listen to the book Wonders each day. So today's book is Giraffes Can't Dance. We're going to read a story about Gerald. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh, he wasn't a very graceful fellow, was he? Remember that word graceful? That was one of our vocabulary words this year. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Jungle dance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." How do you think that makes Gerald feel? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so bad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." What do you think the cricket means by that when he says sometimes you're different? You just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music in those branches, in the breeze? So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music, if you really want it to. Maybe Gerald's just not looking at it right. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. Maybe he just needed to feel it. Just stop for a minute and just feel it. He threw his arms sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Whoa, how about that? Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was wide open. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing! Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and the stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. You know, you can take that, we all can dance when we find music that we love, and apply it to different things. You know, maybe it's not just music, maybe it's reading. We all can read when we find a book that we love. Can you think of other things that might apply to? Think about it. All right. So I want to give you your new sign language words for today. All right, remember yesterday we did book, we did rain, we did help. Remember we did help, and then this one was also one that we thought might have been help. So today, since it's spring, I thought these would be good. One of the words that we're going to do is sun. So what you do is you kind of make your hand into a C, and you put it up here kind of by your eye, and you raise it, almost like you're raising it to the sun. So it's like you're looking at the sun through an hour, or through a microscope or something. Not microscope, but telescope. Okay, so that's sun. Okay, and then I thought this one would be a good one too. This one's butterfly. So see how her fingers are in her hands. She kind of has her, if we do it like this, and she kind of has her, there's butterfly. Okay. And then the other one is flower. You can kind of see flower. So what she does is she takes her fingers, okay, and her thumb, okay, and they're held together, just like you're holding a little tiny flower, and then you just move it from one side of your nose to the other. So like almost like you're smelling a flower. So you have flower, sun, butterfly. Remember we have book, rain, help, or help. Is that all of them? I think so. I think those are all the ones that we did today. So we'll review those next time. and talk about those. And then I want to give you your weekend challenge. Okay, so remember, every day I'm going to try to give you guys a new challenge for you to do at home, whether it be in the house, whether it be an outside challenge, kind of depends on what the weather's like. But this is your weekend challenge. I want you to build a fort, and I want you to invite someone to come into your fort, whether it be a brother, a sister, maybe mom, maybe dad, maybe grandma, maybe someone else in the house. I want you to invite them in, and then I want you guys to tell stories. You can get a flashlight and tell scary stories. Those are my favorite. Or you could tell a funny story. Maybe you could get dressed up and tell a story when you're all dressed up. So use your imagination. Do something fun with that challenge. All right, Monday, I am going to start reading the book Wonders. And so I will read some chapters from Wonders each day, and I'll upload those each day for next week. So be looking forward to that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I miss you. I love you. Think about our morning huddles, our morning third grade huddles, and maybe you can do those things with your family, where you guys just all kind of get together in the morning or maybe at night before you go to bed and just tell each other what you feel. How are you guys stronger together? What makes you guys so special together? All right. I love you guys. I miss you. I will see you on Monday. Mwah! Love you. Miss you. Bye.